That's it. That's it. We there. How y'all doing? I think it's there. Is it there? All right, I think it is. How y'all doing, beautiful people? This is Elder Tony, Tony&Dees. Just wanted to say hi to everybody. Guys, we got some updates on these conference calls that's coming on every Tuesday night. I think some of you were on, a lot of you were on the first ones, and we've been having some that's on the calls every week. But I want to let you know that we are still having these conference calls every Tuesday. Just so you know, I'm just going to give you just a brief video just to update you on some things. Shalom, shalom, family. Shalom, shalom. Much love. I'm not going to be on long. I just want to remind everybody about the conference call on Tuesday nights. We have gotten some updates from two of the lands. We have a Zion in Shiloh, Arizona. We have a Zion in Ravensdale, Arkansas. And they're ready for people to start gathering out there on the land. So I just want you guys to know, shalom, peace, shalom, family, shalom, much love. I want you all to know to get on this conference call Tuesday night. If you haven't shot me an email on it, shoot me an email so I can send you the conference call information. But we need you guys on this conference call because these lands are ready to gather. We got some instructions on some of the things you need to bring out there, how you need to prepare for the lands. We have a much favor in the kingdom right now. We have people that can get you some really good deals on RVs. If you wanted to buy an RV and take it out there, we've got a lot of things going on concerning the lands, and there's some needs that need to be met on the lands. We want to get that out. We talked on the call last night. Just want to let you all know that those conference calls are on Tuesday night. Please send me an email. If you don't have the conference call phone number, please send me an email on it and let me know on that you wanted to get the conference call information so we can get on those calls Tuesday night. Now, some of y'all are going to be leaving within the next 30 days. You are the people I'm talking to. The people who are ready to go out there to the land within the next 30 days. We need to get a hold of you. We need to get you set up. We need to help you. If you need any help, any assistance or anything, I need you to get a hold of me, period. I want you to get a hold of me. We're going to set you up with some things. If you need gas money, if you need some help funding, if you're living from paycheck to paycheck, if you're struggling right now, you need to be on these conference calls because we helping each other out. We setting up all kinds of things. We setting up cash apps, PayPals for everybody. We helping each other out. We sowing in each other. We're sowing daily into people's lives. The saints are sowing into one another to help each other out during this time. So if you're going through some things and you're struggling and you want to make it out to the land and you need some assistance, some help to get out there, we need you on those conference calls on Tuesday nights. They still going. They're going to go every Tuesday night. The Holy Spirit told me to do it every Tuesday night. And if something breaks out to where there's like an emergency-like situation, we're going to do the conference calls daily. When something breaks out and it's a drastic thing happening in the United States that we need to communicate and we have to take it up to the next level, we're going to do it daily. But I want you to know the conference calls are still going on Tuesday nights. I need y'all to spread the word. We have a Zion in Shiloh, Arizona. We have a Zion in Ravensdale, Arkansas. Click the notifications button. When you do go to Tony&Dees, click that notifications, re-click it in case something, some YouTube's been doing updates and things like that, and sometimes it knocks off some of your notifications. So re-click the notifications button and get that going. But I'm just here, just kind of take a little break at work, just to give a shout out to you all. And we don't have a Zion in South Florida. We have two Zions. I confirmed these lands. See, I'm confirmed. I confirmed the lands with the people. If they're ready for people to go out and gather on the lands, the two Zions that are confirmed are Shiloh, Arizona, 120 acres. And then you have Ravensdale, Arkansas, and that's 4 acres there. One in there, Ravensdale, Arkansas, they have a pond that's filled with fish. Got all kinds of fruit trees out there. They have a well that's running in Arkansas. They have electricity at the land in Arkansas. He has 2 RV connections. If you have an RV, he has 2 hookups on the land already for you. So there are some septic tanks and things like that out there. but he's ready for some people to come out there to Arkansas. Just send me the email, Tony&Dees 194 at gmail.com. Send me an email, Tony Detra, I'm sorry, TonyDetra 194 at gmail.com. Send me the email if you're interested in getting out to these lands now. And if some of you have emergency situations where you need assistance to move, send me the email. Okay, I'm serious about this. We helping people out. We got things happening all over this country, and we got people from here, from Arizona to New York, that need assistance, and we're going to help out to make that move. Okay, so you don't have to struggle in this. We're going to help you get and get there if you need the help and the assistance from us. Okay, so conference calls are still going on Tuesday night. Okay, but if you need anything between now and Tuesday, I need the email from you. Good afternoon, Shemuel, my brother. Good afternoon, and I love all of you. I know it's going to be just a few, but y'all be able to watch this video later on. I just want to update you all. We got information, we got updates. We're ready to start gathering on some of these lands that we have. A Zion in Show, Arizona. The lands that are confirmed, we're going to call them. They're going to be officially called Zion. Okay. So once we confirm the land and they're ready, they're going to be officially called Zion. Okay. Michael Page, yeah, One Nation, One Power. I love you too. Love you. And I want you to know that we have a Zion confirmed in Shiloh, Arizona. They're ready to start gathering people. We got the well up and going and everything out there. And in Arkansas also. Okay. And so in Sabal and his family are working on some land in Colorado. Once we have that land confirmed with Sabal, then that will be our Zion. And I'm checking with someone now. I'll check with a brother here for, I believe there may be like 17 acres available here in Texas. So I will confirm that before I present that to you to see if it's confirmed. And because we want people to come out to these lands that want to do some help and work too. And those of you who want to sow into the saints, you know, we haven't been getting tithes and offerings and that stuff demanded from us, where we've been getting robbed of our fundings. So some of us may have some funds where we want to sow into one another. I ask you to set that aside to sow into the saints. We're going to set up something. We've got something in place right now where we've got people who are needing assistance. We have them setting up PayPal accounts. We have them having them set up cash apps, and then we're sowing into them that way. We're sowing into them just that way, and then the information is going to come out on an email. And those of you who want to sow into one another and be a blessing, we need you to sow into one another and be a blessing. Okay. When we send those emails out, we need you to bless those people. Okay. So I'm thankful for all the work and all the sowing that's been done. I see the love, I see the compassion, I see the charity, and it moves me to tears daily with joy to see what the saints are doing for one another, how we helping one another out. And some of you who have not been on those conference calls, you'd missed out on a whole lot of information, because we got a lot of new information, a lot of new things that come up every call. So every Tuesday night, the conference call is going. Okay, get on the conference call. Tell everybody, get on the conference call. We're gonna use this as a means of communication to help one another out. Right now on the land in Shiloh, I want, if you have a box in your house, if you have a box of something, an empty box, I want you to take some clothes. I want you to take some food items like oatmeal, rice, beans, clothes. And if you have wool socks, if you have coats, if you have blankets, I need you to put together a care package. Fill a box up with with those items. I need you to fill those boxes up with those items, put together a care package. You go to UPS store, and we need you to send those to Shiloh, Arizona. Okay. Email OneNationOnePower and Amanda and Elder Ahyal. They can give you the address where you can send those to. Well, we need to start sending things their way. There are people coming there, and it's getting ready to get a little bit colder there. And there's some people that's going to need those clothing items for cold weather, and some of the things like beans and rice, and some of the food items too. We need to help them store up for the people on that land. So right now, if you have the opportunity, some funds to fill up a box, don't throw away your spare clothes. I'm gonna tell you right now, don't throw away your spare clothes. Like I said, with Sholo, Arizona, there's 120 acres. So don't throw away your spare clothes. The people of Zion are going to need some of those spare clothes, even for children. So if you could just set something aside to where you bring them with you when you go out there, or if you can put together a care package, just throw some stuff in a box, take it to a UPS store. But you got the address, they'll set it up, package it, and do whatever you need to do to get it shipped out there to them. Okay, let's do that. Let's help them store up. We're gonna help them enter in more than enough out there, and they're taking care of the people that are out there. But you know what? It costs money, and you need supplies and things like that to take care of people. So we have to use some wisdom when it comes to that, so we make sure we're taking care of one another. You hear what I'm saying? So those of us who are still at work that can spare some funds and things like that, let's do that. Let's sow into them. Let's get them to the point where they have more than enough. Okay, we want to do that, so by the time it's time for us to get out there, then everything is set in place and we've sowed into the progress of the project. Okay, so let's do that. I want you to know these conference calls on Tuesday nights have some valuable information for everyone. Okay, and if you are ready to gather on these lands, you can't go out there empty-handed. Okay, you need at least 3 months worth of food. Now, you can store stuff up. Yeah, it's got me buffering a little bit. Sorry about that. You need at least 3 months worth of food. Okay, and I want to let you know, I don't see me buffering over here. Anybody else see me buffering? Maybe I need to slow it down. I'm talking too fast for YouTube. I love y'all though. Hey, here's what I need. Here's what I need. I need for everyone who's ready to go out on those lands in the next 30 days. We got Zion in Sholo, Arizona. We have a Zion in Ravensdale, Arkansas. If you need if you need that information, just send me an email. Okay. And so even if you go on One Nation, One Power, if you go on the One Nation, One Power website and you go to the forum and the places where locations for the saints and whatever else, if you find me and Tony&Dees, and if you find me and my wife on the forum, I've got my phone number, my home phone number there. So you can get my home phone number there and give me a call. And then you just call me up and then I'll give you the point of contacts and those things for the areas you want to go to. But the people who are ready to go in the next 30 days, we need you to have 3 months worth of food stored up. You can have them in 5-gallon buckets and things like that. There's some wisdom and things that's shared on the calls that can help you with your prepping. You need to have water, and if you don't have water, you can buy those filters. There's like a Sawyer filter, there's like a Life Straw, and even the pitchers. I got the pitcher, the zero water pitcher that I'm bringing out there too. So I've got a Life Straw, I've got a Sawyer filter, I've got zero water pitchers, things like that. If you don't want to take a ton of water out there, you can just have a filter for the water that's already there since the well is up and running on the land. So you have access to some water. But here's the thing, you're going to need to get a first aid kit. You're going to need to bring your personal hygiene items. You're going to need to get over-the-counter meds. And I'm telling everybody, the over-the-counter meds, get those over-the-counter meds. We need those. You'll need those out there. You never know what kind of situation you'll run into, and those over-the-counter meds can cause or stop infections in people in case something happens to them. That's not a major issue, but a minor issue can turn into a major issue through an infection. So you need those over-the-counter meds, and also you need them as a bargaining item in case something happens with the stock market and things like that, which we know in the very near future, stock market is going to be threatened. So you have some bargaining items to where if you don't want to use money, you can use things that people really need, over-the-counter medicines and things like that, to bargain and get things and get supplies, in the very near future. So think ahead, look ahead. We need you to bring your tools out there. You need to bring a shovel. I had a list. I don't have it in front of me right now. I'm just kind of on my break here. But bring a shovel or bring pitchforks, bring an axe. Okay. Everybody out there on the land in Sholo, if you're watching this video and you're on the land in Sholo, please tell me y'all are stacking up wood. Y'all are chopping wood and stacking it up, because there's a lot of people out there in tents. You need to chop that wood up for those ovens. Okay. You need a stack about 5 feet high, at least 20 feet long. to take care of one or two families. So if you got more families out there in tents, you're going to need at least a stack 5 feet high and 20 feet long for at least 2 tents worth of to survive the winter. So we need you out there cutting up wood, men out there, y'all get some axes and saints sowing to them so they can go out and purchase the axes and chop down these trees. And they got wood out there, but they need to chop that wood up and get ready for the winter. Okay, you can't just sit up there and wait till the winter to start chopping wood. It's too late then. You're gonna be behind, and people gonna be out there cold. It's gonna be 0 degrees outside and 0 degrees inside your tent. So we need you to get focused and get the work done and get the men out there and get them on target to start doing the work that's needed for these lands. Okay, we don't need you out there doing nothing. Okay, we need you on these lands doing the work, putting in the work. There's some things that are needed right now. There's preparation for the winter time. You have to prepare for it. And now, yeah, that's right. Life of Joy, you're right. It need to be brown and dry. Green wood don't burn well at all. So we need to get those trees that are probably already dead that can be chopped down and get some things going. You want to get ready and get prepared. You got to prepare for this. You can't be looking at this, blindsided. What we're getting ready to do and live according to the natural order. There are things you have to do on a daily basis to prepare yourself. Now that we have the water flowing on the land out there in Shiloh, Arizona, they're putting the gardens in because they have a water source now where they can water the plants. So fall gardening, put all that stuff in. You guys in Shiloh, Arizona, fall gardening, and fall and winter, you're gonna put your cauliflower in, your greens, your collard greens, your mustard greens. You're gonna do your lettuce. You're gonna do your spinach. You can sneak in some squash depending on how the land. If it may be a little too cool for it, but you can sneak some in if you can keep a little warmth and a little sun going on it. But you want to get your greens and those things, your fall and winter vegetables and plants in the ground. And if you can get them at Shiloh, I tell you right there at Shiloh, it don't matter if you don't know about gardening or not. If you go to Home Depot and Lowe's and places like that, they're going to have the plants outside that's ready for that season. Okay, so even if you don't know, hey, call G318 Southern Hospitality. Hey, man, send me an email. I need to get your number and call you, because Vic wants you to be the point of contact for that Ravens Den land in Arkansas. So Carl, just give me a call. Send me your number in the email. I may have your number. I'll check. Let me check, because you did send me an email about Vic, but I think you got Vic's number in there. I don't think you have yours in there. So send me your number. I want to call you and talk to you, because Vic said he don't like, he's not a person that like to be, he's not a person that likes to speak and deal with people a whole lot. So on that, he wants you to be the point of contact for the Ravens Den, Arkansas. So when people are interested in that, he let me know what y'all have going on out there. So yeah, there you go. That's right. Everybody, every piece of land, y'all, there's going to be some rules and regulations out there. We got to have this order, because the thing is that the Heavenly Father gave us commandments. He gave us laws, right? So we got some laws that we have to institute for these lands. Okay. So if you're trying to go out on these lands and you're not delivered, you're trying to go out there and smoke weed and get liquored up and stay drunk, you ain't gonna be welcome on these lands. You're gonna be escorted off these lands. Okay. So don't go out there thinking this is a sure shot and you can act a fool. The law was created for the lawless. We are not lawless people. We are people who abide by the laws, and there are going to be some rules and regulations in place for these lands, so people won't be going out there acting a fool, because we ain't gonna deal with that. I want to go out there and find me some peace. I want to discover peace and get free from this system, this world system. And when I'm free from this world system, I want to walk on the land and I want to feel free. I want to have the freedom to love openly without any restrictions, the freedom to have compassion, the freedom to be charitable, to give without even realizing or thinking I'm lacking anything. Give. If I have to give my last to help somebody, I want to be able to do that. That's what I'm about. That's what we have to be about on these lands and dealing with these things. So I just want to share with you all It's time. When you ready, if you're ready to in this next 30 days, if you're ready to move out on the land in the next 30 days, I need to talk with you. We have some things. I have funding. We have things right here to help you. Okay. We are helping each other. The saints on these calls are helping one another. It's going on every day. And so don't sit up here and try and struggle to get out there on these lands when we got some provision and things in place that's going to help you. Okay. So this is what I'm talking to you like Paw Paw. This is like Paw Paw talking to you. Okay, I'm talking to you like Paw Paw. We're gonna take care of you. Okay, we're gonna take care of one another, and when we get out there on the land, we're gonna take care of one another too. Continue to do that. Continue to be a blessing to one another. So get on these calls. Send me the emails. You can call me up. Everybody on the conference call, I gave you my cell phone number. Call me up. You got any questions? Call me, and then if you look on the forum page on One Nation One Power, you look us up in the meeting places, Tony&Dees, we there, and I have my home phone number there. So you right now we got some common laws we have to put in place uh, because of some of the things that we need to have held on the lands so that the people will feel protected. You see, there's laws where we are out there protecting one another, not being a hindrance or causing any threats or any problems with one another. So there's some things right there, some regulations, some, well, I'll say rules and regulations that are set in place once you arrive on the lands. You just can't go out there and act a fool. Okay. You can't go out there and say I'm free and then you want to violate everything. So we're going to look at that. There is some rules and regulations in place for that. But I just wanted to let you all know and share with you all. I'm just going to share with you just for a little bit, just to let you know that we're gathering on those lands. And if you're ready to gather, if you need any assistance or anything, get a hold of me. I got people that are sending funds daily to help people that need assistance to get out there on that land. Okay. So we want you guys to, Life of Joy. Yeah, Life of Joy. Hey, Life of Joy, I need you on that conference call. Okay. Please, I know you've been on it, you've been supporting whatever else, but what you're talking about with this wood, we needed that on that conference call last night because the Holy Spirit shared with me about the wood, put it in my spirit about that wood for some reason. And so I had to share that on the call last night. And Life of Joy, you know about it. So, and there are some people that said they're going to chop some wood and bring some chopped wood out there to Show Lord, Arizona. The Most High put it on their heart to do it, and I thank the Most High for them. But I just want you guys to know we're ready to gather on these lands. And if you need help getting out there, if you need to get an RV and you don't want to pay over $2,000 for an RV, we got a contact off the call. We have a contact that can get you an RV for less than $2,000. So if you want to pay $4,000, $5,000, $6,000 for those military tents, and you can get you an RV for less than that, I'd rather have the RV. It's a little bit sturdier and it's built a little bit better to handle the weather conditions. So we have a contact on the call that can get RVs for less than $2,000. So we got favor. All right. So since we have favor, then you get on those calls, you get this information, and you get connected to these people so the blessing can flow into your life. So we're doing this thing. We're going forward with this thing. And that's what the whole purpose of the call was, is to make sure everybody is kind of aware of what's going on. And people who want to get RVs, instead of you paying $20,000 and $30,000, you can get them for less than $2,000. And so everybody who need an RV, y'all need to send me the email and I'll get you to the point of contact. We have a person that's working logistics on that. And we're going to be pointing people to him. And he's got ways of getting locations probably in your state that's closer to you. He's in Missouri, but he's trying to, even with me, my family, he's going to set us up with some locations here to where we got access and get our RVs. But you ain't going to pay full price for these things. So may as well get a good discount for them, and and that's why I call. That's why we got our POC for that. And we get a hold of him because the Most High is giving him favor, and that's his area. So we're going to let him run his area and his logistics. And we just thanking him because we thank the Most High for him, because he just had a addition to the family this week. So he's been kind of, he's been kind of tied up with thanking the Most High for His newborn Son this week. So I give the Most High the honor and the glory. But I want you guys on the call. Get on the call because we got some things that we're setting up. We talked about the care packages on the call last night. Send care packages to Arizona. You got extra food. You got extra rice and beans, oatmeal, things like that. Put all that in the care package with the clothes, wool socks for the winter. I'll say go to Walmart and places like that, get wool socks. Okay, so get those wool socks and things and put that in your care package. So if any of you can just get a box together of clothing and rice, beans, oatmeal, wool socks, and blankets and jackets, clothing items. Just you don't even got to go buy clothes. Look at the clothes that you're not wearing. Instead of donating to Goodwill, set them up to where they can go out there to Show Low, Arizona. Okay, let's get the clothes. We got some spare clothes in our closet right now. You can go and just put them in a box, take it to a UPS store, and have them ship it out. Okay, and if you don't have the address, go to OneNationOnePower and get that address there. Send them an email and get the address. Okay, to ship that to. Okay, let's help one another. And I love y'all. I'm gonna have to sign out because I got to get back to work now. I'm at work, getting ready to go back to work, and I love each and every one of you. And I want you to know we're just gonna continue on these calls on Tuesday nights. Please get on this call on Tuesday night. There's a lot of information that's coming across now, and we're ready to gather on the land. So you need some information to help you with that, and some of you need some help, some funds, or if you need, we've got unique situations where people need help. So we want to be able to hear your situation so that we can respond to it. But if you're not on the call, we can't respond to it. So we don't want you going through, we don't want you going through and needing help when we're right here. We got so many things at hand right now that we can help the saints with. So let's do that. Okay, let's come together, family. I love y'all. This is from my heart. I love y'all. Let's make this thing happen together. Let's get prepared and let's get out there. And if you, like I said, if you're going out there in the land in the next 30 days, you need to call me and contact me, and we're going to set some things up for you. Okay. All right. I love y'all. Shalom, family. Shalom and much love.